This adjustable elastic waistband gives your trouser cleaner fit, more comfort and flexibility without compromising the style. In the next 9 minutes, I'll be sharing with you how to achieve this from cutting to sewing and getting a professional finishing. So make sure to watch to the end because every step is very important. First, we will take the measurement on the front side. So this is the left side and we'll measure 10.5 inches for the left side. Then for the right side, we'll measure 11.5 inches, which is 1.5 inch above the joining line. Then on the collar stay, we'll mark the 10.5 inch for the length, then 1.5 inch for the wideness. So this 1.5 inch, you mark it on the collar stay, then you connect them with your ruler. You also mark for the right hand side, which is 11.5 inches, then 1.5 inch for the wideness. You also connect it with the ruler too. After connecting them, then you cut it out. So this may contain them out. One is for the left hand side, and the other one is for the right hand side, which is the right and the left leg, the front side. We'll take under collar stay and cut the adjuster 7.5 inch by 1 inch. So we'll cut 2, which is 2 inches that I'm marking right there. We'll connect them with the ruler too. It's me connecting it, and then you cut it. If you see, this is 2. So this is the 2 adjuster that we'll be using. After doing that, the next we are going to do is to iron our collar stay on the fabric that we are using. After ironing, you add 1/2 inch to the back. This is for the joining of the waistband together. You also cut it out, so trimming off the excess. Then you fold in the 1/2 inch like this, just like you prepare your normal waistband. You also cut out excess so that you can fold it in for the cover. You also do the same thing for the other side, which is the 11.5 inch. You also add 1/2 inches to the back for the joining allowance. Then you iron it like this, also adding excess for the cover. After preparing this, the next thing we are going to cut is the back. So we'll measure the back. On the measurement, this is 15.5 inch. You transfer it to the material, mark it 15.5 inch, join them with your ruler, and you also cut it out. So this means cutting it out. So after cutting it, this is what you're going to have. You then move to the sewing machine and join them together. And this is a part you need to pay attention to. While joining it together, you stop before the collar stay. You stop there, and then you jump. You're going to leave the collar stay area. You will not stitch that part. Then you stitch the bottom. This is to create opening that the adjuster will pass through. So this is the opening. Just trying to cut off the thread right there in order to allow it to open. So this is the opening that the adjuster will pass through. Then you also repeat the same process for the other side. You know, these 2 parts that we added collar stay, so we are going to sew the other part too. You sew it before the collar stay, and then you stop right there. You stop. You are going to skip the area. You jump over the area where the collar stay is. You will not sew that part. And then you start from the top of the collar stay all the way to the top. The thread out, and this is the second opening, the second adjuster. Then you fold it. Make sure to open up the area that you sew in order for the waistband to relax properly. So this means ironing, then folding it over, iron it again. I think my measurement is 1.5 inch. Then for the adjuster part, this is the adjuster. Remember, we cut 1 inch by 7.5 inches. We are going to iron it like this, fold it over into 2, something like this, and then you cut. Make sure there's allowance. After cutting, you repeat the same process for the other one too, and then you cut it. So this is the 2 adjuster that we'll be using. We are going to sew it round like this and leave one part that we can use to turn it out. So this means sewing. You can look at the way I'm sewing it. Sew the top and sew the side again. Then the bottom, you will leave it. Then you cut out the excess after sewing the 2 pieces. Cut out the excess, and then you iron it properly. Then look for something to turn it over. So this is me turning it over. After turning it, I'm arranging it, then iron it again too. Repeat the same process for the other one too. I'm going to cut off the excess, iron it, then you turn it over. After turning it over, you have these two. You iron it again, and this will give us the adjuster that we'll be using. So the next step is to cut out the excess. That will be 7.5 inch. Then for the waistband, I'm trying to look at the center. Remember, it's 15.5 inches, so the center will be here at 7.5 inch. Then for our elastic, we are going to cut 10 inches. Cut 10 inches, and then you fold it into 2, and then fold it again. Then you mark the center. So this way you attach to the waistband. So if you attach it to the waistband, you are going to have something like this. By the time you attach it, you drag it, you're going to have something like this. So first we are going to move to the same machine, and then we attach the elastic and the adjuster together. So this means sewing the elastic and the adjuster. Make sure to sew it very tight. You can see it. And you attach the second part too, like this. And make sure this collar stay area is facing up. So you have this. The next thing we are going to do is to sew our waistband to the trouser. You already know how to sew a waistband. If you don't know how to sew a waistband, you can still watch the video. You can see the way I'm doing it. If it's too fast, then you can watch this video showing up here, where I give a detailed explanation on how to sew a waistband. If you've watched to this extent, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video to other tailors who will benefit from it. So after sewing the waistband, you turn it over in order to sew the edge. So sewing the edge, then cutting out the excess, then turn it over. You have this neat finishing at the edge. You also do the same thing for the other parts. Cut the excess, and then you turn it over. Then this is the adjuster. Remember, we mark the center. We are going to stitch the adjuster to the center, just as I've done. And then you attach the waistband together after sewing the adjuster. So I'm sewing the waistband now, closing off the rough edges. Make sure to arrange it properly while doing so. Then when you get to the center, you push the adjuster outside. As you can see me doing in this video, you can see the adjuster. So you push the adjuster outside, then you arrange it properly, and make sure you don't sew the elastic or the adjuster. Make sure to arrange it properly. You also repeat the same thing for the other side. Push the adjuster outside, arrange it properly, and then you stitch. You are going to do this all the way till you get to the end. This is one method of sewing this adjustable elastic waistband. There are several methods. You are going to sew all the way to the end, and once you are done, this is what you have. You can see the result. Drag it, you can see. So this is what you have after sewing. The next we are going to do is to do the buttonhole and mark the areas where our button will be. So I'll move to the machine and fix the buttonhole. If you don't know how to fix a buttonhole, you can watch this video showing up here. I'm marking everywhere, done fixing the buttonhole and the buttons. So this is the result after sewing everything. Also, you can watch this video showing up here too on how to sew elastic waistband and any other type of waistband. You can check the playlist displayed in the comment section and in the description box.